it's Bunny, and this is my updated Jeffrey Campbell shoe collection. I've been requested to do an updated collection of my shoes for quite a while, and I've been collecting them for over 2 years, so that's why my collection is kind of on the large side by this point. So these are my Almond Boots. They are the newest pair to my Jeffrey Campbell collection, and I think these are perfect for spring. I love the Allman Brothers band that these boots are named after, and I think they're so unique. They're not an easy, quick shoe to put on though, because all of the buckles and zippers do really work. These pair of tall boots I bought from Free People, and I believe they are called the Johnny boot, but they are a really soft deerskin feeling type of fabric. I love to wear these with my more natural outfits. These, the lacing, you pretty much just have to lace them up once and then you're good to go because there is a zipper on the side. They are very comfortable and super easy to walk in, and I think that these actually do work for fall, spring, winter, and maybe not summer because it's really super hot here. These next tall combat boots are the Blatz boots, and I got these from Karmaloop. I'm absolutely in love with these. These are definitely one of my staple pieces out of my entire collection. They're pretty new. I got them, I believe, in either January or February, but ever since then I've pretty much just been living in them. They're also super easy to get on and off because there is a giant zipper, but they are really heavy and they will totally stab you if you hit them or touch them in the wrong way. So they're a little bit dangerous, but I still love them. These next shoes are called the Deets Sandals, and I absolutely adore everything about them. They make me think of Lydia Deets from Beetlejuice, and I know when I posted these on Outfit of the Day videos or Instagram before, you guys haven't been too crazy about them. I think it's kind of a shoe that you love or you hate, but I love them, and they are really comfortable. These next boots are called different names on different websites. I got mine from Karmaloop and they were called the Triplet Boot, but I've also seen them called the Triplet Boot. And I love these so much. When I walk, the buckles and the little metal pieces make a jangle sound. It is a totally magical experience. I took quite a while to break these in. These actually were the longest of any Jeffrey Campbell shoe that it took for me to break in. I think it's because they have such a pointy toe, but they are super comfy now, and I love them. This next pair is a pair of Damsel Claws that I got from a site called Folkster.com, and I think that these have a lot of wearability and are really simple but dramatic, totally eye-catching, but I think it's a good staple piece to have in your wardrobe, especially if you like kind of the dark side of fashion. And every time I wear them, people are like, what is that thing on the back of your shoe? And then I'm like, it's a giant claw, and it's such an awesome conversation piece. The next pair that I'm wearing are the pony hair creepers, and I got them from shopwasteland.com. These are totally easy to walk in. They're really comfortable, platform creeper type shoes, and I like how they're a statement shoe, but at the same time they're really basic, so they are just so cute. I love them. They kind of make me think of Ducky from Pretty in Pink. This next pair is the Lita Fab Stars and Stripes, and I think I got these from Nasty Gal last summer. They totally remind me of Hunter S. Thompson. They are really perfect for summer. They are a crazy statement shoe. They're a lot of fun. They're super comfortable, as all Litas are, and I just love the statement-y kind of 4th of July feel about these. This next pair is a pair of Suede 99 ties, and this style seems to kind of come and go. Sometimes there is a ton of 99 ties, sometimes there's none at all. These are incredibly comfortable. I think that these may have been the second pair of Jeffrey Campbell shoes I ever got. Lavender is my favorite color, so I just absolutely adore them. So these are another pair of 99 ties, and these are a beautiful gray color. And if I told you guys how cheaply I got these, you probably wouldn't even believe me, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I found these for right around $36 on clearance at Urban Outfitters, and that was such a lucky find for me because I love Jeffrey Campbell shoes, and these are super easy to pair, even easier to pair than the lavender ones since they're much more of a neutral color, and I pair these most often with my camouflage jackets. Okay, I'm sorry about the lighting here. I hope you guys can still see the detail. I was like combating sun and overcastness and raininess every day that I was trying to film this video. This is another pair of Damsels, and it is the Black Milk Jeffrey Campbell collab. I love everything about outer space and astronauts and all kinds of old sci-fi shows, and I live right next to NASA, so I loved every single thing about these. It's supposed to be an actual print or photo from the Hubble telescope, and I just think it's absolutely shrimply fabulous. So since I love galaxy things so much, I also have the Galaxy Letas, and these are unlike any other pair of Letas that I have because they are a kind of, I don't know what you would describe this fabric. It's like a plasticky kind of fabric. So these are perfect for all weather situations. And I think these are also a little bit more practical than the Damsels. Letas are always a little bit more easy to walk in than the Damsels. So there you go. I have a double galaxy obsession problem. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Okay, this next pair I got once again because they remind me of Hunter S. Thompson. They look exactly like golf shoes, and anytime I want to dress up like Hunter S. Thompson, I always wear these shoes. And if you're a fan of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you'll totally get the golf shoes reference. And these are also super easy and super comfortable to walk in. Pretty much all Jeffrey Campbell creepers and platforms are super easy and super comfortable to walk in. This next pair is the gold Letas that I got from envyshoes.com, and I got these for New Year's Eve. I thought they were such a fun way to celebrate and bring in the new year. There's some strange people walking in the background of this clip, but I love the combination of the gold with the red laces, but at the same time I could switch them out with black laces or anything else if need be to go with more outfits. I love the shiny metallicness of them. They kind of have an Andy Warhol feel. I really like it. This next pair of Letas is also a recent addition to my collection, and these are the Leta Jewels, and I believe that these come in a couple different colors, but I loved the ivory ones because they're so sparkly, and I wish I could have gotten a less overcast day to film this. These also have a completely different heel than most Letas. They are a completely round heel, whereas most Letas are rounded on the back and then they have like a flat inner heel. So I absolutely love these, and I think they are so unique and sparkly, and I like that kind of thing. So once again, I'm sorry for the lighting. This pair of Letas came from Folkster.com, and they are the Leta Tapestry, and I love to have these for my more natural, earthy kind of outfits. I love the 60s tapestry kind of vibe, and the heel, actually the whole shoe, is a really beautiful burgundy wine color that's not translating too well in this super shadowy tree environment. These are the big Letas, and I like these. I think that they are a super statement shoe. I've got one of my harnesses on them that's this total concho belt thing. I love the feel of it. These came from envyshoes.com, and I think that this shoe has been out for like at least a year now, but it's new to me, or at least it's relatively new to me, and I think that these are absolutely perfect for pairing with skater dresses and things like that, but I think that they are an all-around year shoe, all-season shoe. I said that kind of weirdly. I don't know. I just love them, even though they're really extreme and kind of crazy but simplistic at the same time. This next pair is the Damsel Spike, and I got these from soulstruck.com. I really love the shape of the damsels. They're not too hard to walk in once you get practice. So these are the smooth leather kind, and they are covered in silver spikes on the back. There's several different variations of this shoe, but this is one of my favorites because it's super easy to pair with a ton of different outfits. I think this shoe is really a statement piece, but really versatile at the same time. So in case you don't already know, I'm a complete sucker for shoes covered in spikes and clothing covered in spikes, so let the parade of spiky shoes begin. These are the Lita all over spikes, and I got these from Nasty Gal, and as you can see, the outside of the shoes are spikes, but the insides are these square studs, so there's much less of a chance of cutting your ankles or anything like that. One thing I will say about these shoes though is that they are super heavy, so if that sort of thing bothers you, you probably would not like these shoes at all. So these are the Leta Cmyk spikes, and there were tons of different variations of this shoe as well. Some had like green and pink spikes on the back, and some of them have white, but I always tend to go with a black or a silver or a gunmetal just because I can work that into my wardrobe more. So these are the tamer version of the Lita all over spikes. They're really not any heavier than any other pair of Litas, so these are kind of the more practical, more easy to wear pair. This next pair is kind of crazy and extreme, or at least it was when I first bought them about a year or so ago. These are the night walks, and I got them from Nasty Gal. These take a lot of practice to walk in, and you really have to be walking on flat ground. They are super easy to trip in and make a fool of yourself. Luckily, I've never fallen in public, but I only wear them to situations where I know I'm going to be doing a lot of sitting, or I'm not going to be walking up and down stairs or anything like that. So this pair is similar to the last pair. These are the Shadow studs, and these are extremely heavy again because they're completely covered in studs and spikes. But since these are a little bit heavier, I actually find these easier to walk in than the traditional night walks. I don't know why that would really make any difference. I guess because it's like heavier, so it grounds you better. I don't know. They're a little bit easier to walk in, and they're even more of a extreme eye-catching look. So this next pair of damsels I got from Karmaloop, and these are the velvet spiked damsels, and these came in burgundy, which is the shade I have, obviously, and the other ones were a black velvet, but I absolutely loved the kind of 60s, 70s vibe with the burgundy velvet. I don't know why I associate that color with the 60s, but anyway, this is my last pair, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please take a minute to subscribe if you'd like to. Leave me a comment down below and let me know which pair is your favorite. I love you guys, and I will see y'all really soon. Bye!